For nearly a decade, 2.6 Hog Cycle was the ultimate high-skill check. It was the old guard of Clash Royale, a deck so notoriously difficult that being one single tile off with your placement meant losing your tower instantly. It was the PhD of the arena. If you played it perfectly, you were a god. If you missed a frame, you were dead. But in 2026, that legend is officially dead. Supercell didn't just buff the cards, they fundamentally automated the skill out of the game. Sadly, we have entered in the button era, a time where your placement matters less than your cooldown and your strategy matters less than your credit card. Today, we're looking why Supercell chose the most successful month in their history to stab the average player in the back, and how the most iconic high-skill deck in history were turned into brain-dead, press-to-win machines. Let's look at the new 2.6. The Ice Golem used to be the kiting king. You had to time it perfectly to pull a P.E.K.K.A. across the arena. Now we have the hero Ice Golem. You don't need to kite anymore. You just walk him into the middle and tap Snowstorm. For 2 elixir, he releases blasts of wind that slow damage and finally freeze everything in a massive radius. You aren't outplaying a push, you're just putting the game on pause. And then there's the hero Musketeer. She was once the glass cannon you had to protect with your life. Now, if a troop gets close, you don't need to block with skeletons. You just tap Trusty Turret. For 3 elixir, she spawns an automated building right in her face that shreds ground and air units with insane DPS. Supercell replaced Micro Mastery with an emergency button. You aren't playing 2.6 anymore. You're playing a reflex test. This bailout meta is infecting every corner of the ladder. Take the Hero Knight's triumphant taunt. If you mess up your building placement and any troop is about to hit your tower, you don't lose. You just press the button. The Knight forces that troops to turn around and look at him, breaking the game's fundamental AI just to save you from a mistake. But the Hero Wizard is the final nail in the coffin. For just 1 elixir, his fiery flight lets him launch into the air, becoming completely untargetable by ground troops, while throwing flaming tornadoes that suck your entire push backward. Imagine spending 12 elixir on a push, only for your opponent to press a 1 elixir button that resets your entire attack. That's not a counterplay. That's a middle finger to anyone who tries to stay free to play. Now, let's talk about the betrayal. November 2025 was the biggest moment in Clash Royale history. Player counts were at an all-time peak. The World Finals broke viewership records, and the community was actually happy. Supercell saw that momentum and used it as a trap. In December, right when they had the most fish in the net, they dropped level 16. They didn't do it because the game needed depth. They did it because they knew they could squeeze the largest player base in years. They completely ignored the medium players, the ones still struggling to reach level 14 or 15, and moved the goalposts yet again. By combining these no-skill hero buttons with a level 16 stat advantage, they've made the game pay to win on steroids. An under-leveled player can't skill their way out of a match when a level 16 hero Musketeer turret has more hit points than their own King Tower. It is pure monetization disguised as content. Why is this happening? Because Supercell knows a hard truth. In a high-skill game, casual players get stomped and they quit. By making the game more rock, paper, scissors and adding these hero I win buttons, they give the casual player a chance to beat a pro. That lucky win provides the dopamine hit that keeps them buying another diamond pass. They've turned a competitive esport into a tactical slot machine where the person with the newest hero and the highest level wins 80% of the time. So, where does that leave us? Can skill ever return to Clash Royale? Honestly, it's up to us. Supercell follows the numbers. As long as the community keeps paying for level 16 and hero fragments, the magic buttons will keep coming. The only way back is to demand a classic ranked mode. No heroes, no tower troops, and no evos, just the pure card interactions we spent years mastering. If you're an OG who misses the days when placement actually mattered, hit that subscribe button and join the resistance. I want to hear your thoughts. Did level 16 break the game for you, or are you embracing the chaos? Let's argue in the comments.